All right, everybody. Welcome back to the moth-hawk project. And today I actually wanted to start on sketching in the left side, the right side of it. I had not enough time yesterday. I was a little bit busy with some people, and it went a little bit late. But oh well, it happens. So yeah. Ah, damn it. I mistimed it again. God damn. That delay on the stream is always a problem. Especially with that technically the thing only lasts for 1 minute. So well, anyway, what was I wanted to work on this today. And I have been prepping for Sunday, so that's also a fun thing. What I want to do Sunday is actually summon a lot of chickens, so that's gonna be great. And yeah, let's no further ado, let's get started on this. So what I want to do here is use the sketch again, and we're gonna go now for, yes, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna put it on the same layer again, and then figure out what we're gonna do. So we want these trees to be there, but we also want to have some stuff in here. So I think about here a rock. Yeah, around here a rock. Around, oh, well, oops, I'm doing this on the wrong layer. Yep, I'm doing this on the way wrong layer. Alright, let's see, this one? Yes, this one. Good. I want to create a rock, not there. I want to create a rock right here. Like so. A gentle rock right there. Big one then, right? Yes, big one with grass going up and down right there. That will be fine. What doesn't need more? Well, there'll need to be some more rocks here and there to be knocking on the cranny. So I think multiple rocks is a good idea. Like here one. And I want to have a flat boy right there. Right there. And I want to have a flat boy right there. Alright, nah, this one can actually be a little bit different. Alright, so we have now rocks now. That means that we can implement the grass a bit. So the grass is gonna be the same as normal, so it's gonna be like this, right? Well, that's not good, because technically if we do that, then the grass won't be not supposed to be symmetric. Otherwise it will not look decent. Alright, we're gonna go for this then instead. Yes. So we have multiple rocks. Do I want some different things? No, because the next line is gonna be over here. That is good. Alright. Yeah. No further ado, let's get on with it. So we're gonna go back to 3.6. If I am believing correctly, and then after that I will get the things up and running properly. So no further ado, let's get started on this, and we can move to where we want to be. So yeah, a lot of things are going to be happening on Sunday, probably. I hope I will be able to beat the game within the time frame of an hour or longer. I don't know. Probably going to be doing a long stream then, but it's going to be lots of fun. The main thing is that I actually already have most of the aspects already there, so should be all fine. Now I want to know, is it now fixed? Is it fixed now? Is the sharpness now fixed on this? Yes, it is fixed. Good. But the transparency is not properly, right? Nope, it is not. Alright, well, it does look decent, but let's see. But I need to then press very hard to do it. And with the other tool it is easier. So we're gonna use the other tool now. Let's see, we need to go here first. So yeah, what I want to do on Sunday is quite funny. I'm already having everything now set and ready, and I hope I will be able to beat the game with it. It is all about chickens, so you better expect some fun things with it. And it is with old work, so old artwork that I made back when I was trying to do some stuff with it, some shenanigans. So that's all fun. Yes, that works. All right. So yeah, since I'm doing that, and I have been working on the throne room now for the throne room. Yeah, the throne room. I've been working on that for now, probably now for today, 2 hours, 3 hours probably. Yeah, 3 hours. So what I did with the throne room was actually quite cool. I already have done the marble now with it, and then after the marble layer, and I added in some shading, and then after that I'm gonna be working on getting the thrones itself done, and with that done, most of it will be solved. Most problems, most issues that I had with it would be solved, and then after that, once I can implement it into the visual novel, it would be fine. But yeah, creating backgrounds is fun. It's so much easier. So much easier. Easier? Yeah. So much easier. There you go. And also, I moved the date for today to 5 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock because, well, I need to do some sports. So, almost forgot that to make sure that I'm doing that. So, yeah. It might not look a lot. It might not look like a lot that I'm doing right now, but I can guarantee you that this is actually quite a lot of work. But I should be fine here. What I'm trying to do here is creating grass with depth. So that's why I'm taking my time a bit, because I don't want to have a repeat of the last bit that I did. Of course, I also not want to overdo it, like overdraw with it. So I don't want to have to be what? Excuse me, game. Why is making a white background make pixels appear? You clearly have a problem here, mate. I don't want to point it out, but that is a problem. That is not my side. That is literally your pixel problem. As you can see, it is clearly not my problem. Oh my god. Well, no background it is. Screw this. It's already bugged in the first place anyway. Don't want to make it more bugged than it is already. Otherwise it would have mean that I needed to do more. I'm already hating doing the more thing, because apparently this whole side also has the bugs. And this part, and even creating new stuff creates more bugs. The fuck? That's straight up evil. Let me guess, this always implements, right? Yeah, it always implements. Nope. Nope, not even gonna be trying that one. Absolutely not. So, yeah. Let's forget about that for a while and ignore the fact that indeed we have a bug problem. which is annoying that we cannot solve by our own. I wish I could, but no, I'm not suited for that kind of thing. Thinking about how to fix it is a major issue that I cannot solve. So we're gonna be moving on to not doing that and just ignore the fact that there is something like that. Ignore the background and say like, well, background, you don't exist. Goodbye. So this background doesn't exist. Just doesn't. Not at all. In my eyes, it doesn't exist, so therefore it should not exist. Jeez. A white big giant background that screws me over big time? Oh hell no, I will not tolerate that kind of idea. Alright, so yeah, most of the problems that I came across with this drawing are most likely the things that came with the update. And of course, you know, we cannot always change everything, which that's stupid. If you can do that, that is actually quite problematic. But yeah, we're figuring things out. We're doing the trial and error way. Just, you know, ignore it and then find another way out, find another possibility to make sure that you are having the thing that you wanted in the first place. Also, what is it? Oh yeah. With the throne room, I had some trouble drawing Mama, because Mama is actually quite delicate to see, very soft, very nice on the eyes. So I wanted to go for a glossy feeling to it, and I must say it was actually quite nice. It's not yet fully done, absolutely not. I'm missing so much, like lighting, more textures on it, so should be fine after a while. And I think I can roll with that background, definitely, for the magical girl story, definitely. Of course, it's not the best, but, you know, it will do. Well, you know, I will try my best to put the most love into it. And if that makes things good go bad or good go good, then it's all fine. Let's see, how does these trees work? These trees work like that. Alright, then this is actually already good enough, but I actually want to have it right about there. I want this to be a little bit more hilly. No, that sounds stupid. I want more hills in it. There you go. Better word. Of course, we don't want to make sure that the grass looks everywhere the same. It does. Good. This part right here is not very good. This part I should definitely fix. Whoa. Well, we're gonna fix it because it has too much of a repeat into it. Don't want that. Don't want that at all. So, how do we fix that? Well, we're gonna go here and we're gonna implement some more grass. Then after that, we're gonna implement even more. And we're gonna fill it up until we find our way. So we want like, we want to have a hill down there. So we're gonna go for this right there. So we're gonna make it something like this, maybe. There you go. That will work. Good. We can move over here. Of course, we don't want to have everything static because otherwise it won't be working either. So we should definitely add some bits of spare room in there. Just like that, yes. Well, I'm doing the far away view to see where the gaps are, to fill them up, and to make sure that I'm not getting too much of the same everywhere. There you go. All right. Alrighty then. So, what are my main issues right now? One of the main issues that I have always with the with drying grass is that I always am a little bit late on figuring out where to land them. For instance, here I should know that I need to put some more grass in there that is different than the grass that I already have, because otherwise things won't look nice. So if I now remove this, I can see like, well, there you go. That is the main issue. I'm gonna remove this bit because it doesn't fit. There you go. Oh. That's not good. Pencil fell. Problem. And yeah, getting there eventually is quite a good start. I'm very happy. I'm very happy to say that, you know, once this thing is all up and running, everything will go fine. It's just, you know, it takes a long time to get to it. Especially with what? Why is there a filter on? Oh yeah, there is a filter on it. Yeah, I forgot about that. There's a filter on it. I forgot about the filter. I always forget about the filter because of the filter. Alright. Now we want to actually add in the grass in this section and then, you know, move upwards towards the other part. Just like that. Alright. Now we're gonna look into it. Ah, that looks decent. I like it. That looks good. Because we need to look at it from a grid perspective. So yeah. And once this grass is almost done, once we have once we have this bit done, we will probably be already, we're already 20 minutes in. Yep. Once we get to the point where we want to be, probably will be already an hour in, but, you know, we're making progress. Because one bit is like, well, if we have drawn all the grass and all the detail, then, well, you know, we can then immediately start with the coloring. Yes, exactly. Which is good. Because that means that things are gonna get, things look way different then afterwards. Alright. Alright. There we go. This should fix it. Oh, it did. It definitely did. Alright, good. Now we are done with this bit. Now we need to make sure that we have the other bits up and running. So what I want to do now is actually making sure that I got from here to here. So we're gonna add in some grass, like so. And this should fix it. All right. There we go. All right. Now we can continue. There you go. And this is always the most difficult part, judging how much is good enough and how much is not enough. Especially with the grass, it is sometimes like a little bit of a judge, like, alright, I want to create grass, but if I do it like, if I do it this way, it gets sometimes to nowhere, and then, you know, because of the lines getting to nowhere, the texture is ruined. Which sucks, and I need to do it manually. There is also no stamp for this, definitely not. Well, there would be probably a stamp for it. Let's see. Let's see if I don't lie out my fucking ass here. Is there a stamp for grass? Probably there is. Basic ass grass stamp. Alright, we have a grass stamp. Let's see what is the difference between a grass stamp and the stamp that I'm normally, the thing that I'm normally doing. Probably it's gonna be quicker like. Alright, so we want this amount, right? Yeah. Let's see if it works. Ooh, grass. It's more moss-like actually than grass, honestly. It also doesn't very work well with tiny background. Nah, could work. It could work. It could work, but damn. If this is grass, then I don't know. Looks more soft, but it's not the way I like it. It's not my style. It's not my style. This is what the main problem is with that brush. You probably can say like, oh well, you can find another one on the internet, but nah, I'm too lazy for that. I'd rather just improve upon my own. Knowing how to draw grass is one of those things that you need to learn, you know? If you always use stamps, then will eventually, you know, the AI is coming and get you. They will find you and they will hunt you down, you know, that kind of thing. All right. All right. And this is what we do. We just add up and add up grass until we find the way of doing the thing. Which is normally, you know, finding out like, oh, well, this grass needs to be like this. Or, oh, well, this grass is like that. Ah, well, look at that. The grass is looking quite well now. Most of the cases of the grass being looking well is always like, I cannot judge it. I don't know if it is good or not good. Depends on the situation at hand. Depends on how it looks. Depends on the final result. And that is always my problem with the grass. God damn. I drew too hard. And that's the main problem with this brush. The other one has no soft spots. Has no, how do you say, is too transparent. This one, however, you know, I can draw very tiny with this. All right, I can draw quite nicely. You know, the eyes, and then, you know, making the eyes look like this, and then, you know, go here, making the snout look nice. You know, I can do that. That's no problem. You know, you can make whatever you want with it. It's quite a nice little drawing. You know, you put this right there, and you put a nose right there, and then you know you have this thing right here, and then you know you have the eyes right there, and suddenly you know bleh, you have the mouth. But that's not the case. The problem here is like if I want to draw, I can draw that, and I can draw the feather from the moth-hawk itself. Look at that, same feather. Eh? It's just, you know, grass is constantly shoo 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 shoo, and that is the main issue. Nothing else is the problem. It's just that, you know, it requires a lot of patience and a lot of skills to realize how hard you can push the button. Oh well, in my case, how hard I can push the pencil. I won't be able to do this with mouse though. Absolutely not. I would definitely regret that. Why? Because if I wanted to do this texture with the mouse, I have to go constantly in the slider and doing the switcheroo thing, which sucks. Also, I would probably have like a hand problem after that because of the amount of moves. Already now, it's literally cracking like that. Well, no, I just made that with my mouth, but it is quite heavy on the muscles. It's quite heavy, and you know, I understand why. I also understand that I need to do it because, you know, otherwise I don't have a good texture. Because textures are very important for the drawing to become going alive. And I normally use this texture for the background. A, because it looks pretty. And B, it gives a lot of depth. It gives, if you look right now, if you look from the distance and you look at this picture right now from, I don't know, probably 2 meters away. Yeah, 2 meters is good. You can exactly see where I put the lighting and the darkening of the grass, which is nice because that already complements even complements even more when you add the additional color effects to it. What I want to do today is probably just only doing the top part of this, because otherwise my hand is gonna be a pain in the ass and I won't be able to move it tomorrow. So note on self, don't do this for too long. And that means only an hour, otherwise you're gonna be screwing yourself over. You'll be like, but I'm a big boy, I can take it. I'm like, yeah, you can take it once, you can take it twice, and then suddenly your hand is literally a misshapen being. Yeah, you don't want that. You still want to use your hand for different things, like eating or, I don't know, driving, probably. People these days always like to drive. They're like, haha, I will drive to this location. And I'm like, congrats, man. You got this. And then suddenly, you know, your hand spills, and then, you know, you're like, only if I had my hand correctly placed. Only if I didn't have drawn too much, then yes, I would have been able to dodge that. Bird. Yes, let's go for bird this time. Deer is too easy. Puppy is too evil. So I guess it is gonna be a bird. What kind of bird? Pigeon. Definitely pigeon. Rats. Rats with wings. Pigeons. Pigeons. Very scummy piece of shits. They shit all around you. Luckily, we don't have pigeons here. We have ravens. So that's good. Because why are there no pigeons here? Well, they get exterminated by the ravens. They hunt them. And because they're cheap as food and they are easy to kill, you know, you just have a pack of murderous ravens and then suddenly you're dead. The pigeon is dead. That's why it's always fun to see crows. They're fun. They're really great to the ecosystem. They hunt little rats like everywhere. Flying rats, good rats. And then you have ravens, which are even bigger boys, which are even better. And we also have falcons here, so that's also good. I believe the last time I saw a falcon was 2 months ago, probably? Yes. sitting on a big giant stick in the ground near a big giant field. So it's always great to look at. They're so majestic. They literally are like big giant birds that just fly around, elegant. Oh well, back to doing the thing again. What you gonna do today? Well, I'm gonna be doing the drawing. What kind of drawing? I drew grass. So how high are you? Pretty high, if you ask me. Pretty high. Why are you so high? Well, because I drew a lot of grass. What? You rolled it all up? Yes, I did. Never gets old. Such a good joke. Referring grass as the drugs that is normally connected to the word grass. But you know, it is scientifically proven though that it does not improve your brain. Technically it is harmful as long as your brain is not developed. After that, probably it was not harmful at all after that. What was it again with that? I know it does calm the nerve system, which is good. It has some properties, but I believe after the full grown of the brain, only then you can use it. Because technically it smooths out the brain a bit. And if you have a smooth brain, well, you're not very smart. Ask a koala. Alright. Let's see. What more? Ah, yes. More grass. My favorite kind of thing. So yeah, most of the drawing that what we're doing today is literally just draw the grass in, and then tomorrow we will be focusing on the rocks. The major idea with the rocks is that I want to leave the rocks for tomorrow, just to make sure that I don't make mistakes. Well, I will definitely make some mistakes. No questions asked on that. But the main issue is that as long as I get the rocks done properly, I think it would be fine. Because if I draw the rocks like this, yeah, you immediately get the big giant problem. And I want not to happen that. I actually want to make the rocks like this, make them up like that, and then go here, and then go here, and get very gentle with it until you get the right amount of rock with it, and then move onwards and onwards and onwards until you have the right amount of rock. Of course, that will take some time, and then we need to create the rocks a little bit more gentle. And you can already see that yes, this exactly works out once. I'll leave it. I think it will be fine afterwards. I just give you a free taste on how the rocks are drawn. You draw them by casually drawing into it. And not doing the rough thing that I'm doing with this grass like this. Nope, you don't want to do that. You want also not to do this with the grass. You want to actually gentle touch the screen with your pencil. You gently want to push it, or you could technically do the thing. Hello, hello, Ginger Fox Clan. How are you? Let's see. I'm actually quite doing good. Yesterday I was not feeling too great because I was actually quite tired, but also I had to do a lot of things, and today I wanted to continue working on the moth-hawk, so that's good. And I actually finished off some preparations for Sunday, so that's by a long shot very good. I want to do something very funny. I want to see if I can get a game. I'm seeing if I get a game going on that is a tabletop game where you can technically create custom characters. But what I'm going to be doing is literally just using one custom character 3 times. So having 3 times the power, and then see if I can do it with only chickens. It's literally just a chicken, and then use more chickens for the chickens, and then try to beat everything with chickens. Probably not gonna work though. Probably not gonna work, but it is it is quite a funny concept. You're like, ha!
I will be the mightiest wizard. No, I'm summoning chickens, and I'm gonna beat you with them all. Take that, DM. I used the chickens. They were the main power of my powers all along. You know, that kind of thing. It's great. I hope that things goes good for you. Yeah. I'm actually thinking that definitely things will go good for me. Right now we're at half, 20%, probably 20%, no, 20%, 50% tomorrow, and then after that we're almost 75% done with the background. I only need to do some little more things, and then after that I can add in the lighting and the shading, and then we can call it a day for the moth-hawk finally after 2 years of hard work. Which of course is gonna be supplied with some free pie on my end. Sorry, I cannot give it to you people, but I will enjoy my own pie then. And what kind of pie? Well, the province pie, which is great. It's we have local pie, which actually is if you ever visit this country, you should definitely visit the local pie. It's one of the best pie you can get. People always say like, yeah, pie. Yeah, we can get pie here as well. Yeah, true, but you never can get the local pie here. The pie, because it is different than normal pie. The crust is soft instead of hard. So instead of a cake or whatever you say, like whenever you have a pie, you normally have a hard crust. But instead of that, it's more soft-like, which makes it even better. And then the ingredients which are used in it, oh, they are always fresh, which is so good. Well, technically, it's always very good to have fresh ingredients in your pie. I don't know, it gives more of a bite, probably. I think that's the thing. And I think also that I need to do the cooking after sporting. Probably that's the smart move. Don't want to have an aching stomach when doing push-ups. That's gonna be that's gonna be the worst case scenario. Like, you're gonna do some sport, and then suddenly your stomach is like, haha, I expected this result. Now feel my wrath. Because I was processing all along. I was processing your food, and therefore you're gonna get stomach aches. Ow. So yeah, to prevent that certain things like that happening, I'm definitely making sure that I'm not eating a lot before sporting. Probably gonna be eating some bread or something, and then after that, when I come back, I'm gonna be cooking fully. Also, probably gonna be then like, food, it looks so good. When is it ready? Probably gonna be happening as well. Oh well, it happens. Swirlang happens. All right. So, how do I say? Let's see. This looks good, right? It is. All right. This looks good. I like it. Ooh, I see a mistake here. I see a tiny little mistake that I don't want in my drawing. I drew too hard here, so I'm gonna remove a bit. It happens sometimes when you draw and then you suddenly draw a little bit too harsh. That should work. That should help. Yes, and then we can. Come on. Don't screw me over here. All right. Yes. The tree is gonna be that way. The tree is gonna be that way. That looks decent. I like it already. What am I gonna do now?
Do I want to continue? No, because I'm actually at the rock part, so that's horrible if I'm gonna continue here. What I'm gonna do is actually technically make some more variations on the drawing itself. So probably yes, I can move here. Yeah, I can move here. So I will go for yes, I'm gonna move this one. Where do I want this to lead to? I want this to lead to downwards. Alright, I can do that. I can do that. So now like this, I have the amount of grass that I need here. Now I can move it right there and fill it up a bit. Of course, you know, this tree, the bits that I don't want, I'm gonna leave this part right there blank, just in case. Don't want to have too much of it happening, and I can now make this a little more dense. And by creating a more dense appearance in the grass, I actually can create more depths in it, so it doesn't feel like it's all the same. That's yeah, it's all this. Yeah, making sure that nothing is the same. Well, some of it is a repeat of pattern. The pattern of repeating is in here. There's some repeating. Here's some repeating. Here's some repeating. Here's some repeating. But it is all divided. You know, it's not like in your face. Look at it. It's all a repeat of the same book. Yeah, that's not happening. Which is nice. I always try to avoid, you know, repeating things, and I'm gonna be leaving it right there, just in the open, making sure that nothing else happens with it. Jeez Louise. All right. All right. Let's see. My nose is stiff, and the winter is coming. Therefore, my nose is actually stuck with nothingness, making me sound like I'm haze. Yep. All right. Let's see. This, and then I need to go here, and I can show you what I'm being up to, because you know we still have some bit of time, probably 5 minutes before I'm calling it. Yeah, so I will show you what I'm working on, just to give you a little heads up what I'm doing anyway. So this is what I already have finished with it. So I want to draw some statues on this. Like little cat statues, probably. I don't know. Sounds suitable enough. And then the pillars. So what I'm gonna be working on is now the throne room here. I finished the carpet and the mama. Of course, it's not yet fully done, but as you can see, it is technically it's not the best perspective. Honestly, I'm not very good at perspectives all the time, but I'm trying to do my very best to get it all right. One of the things I need to fix is one of the pillars is standing out a little bit too much, and I need to move it down a bit to the background, but that'll be fun. So yeah, and that is in the art style that I'm using for the Magical Girl story anyway. So this background is fully in the art style of it, or at least, you know, that's what I'm trying to get to. It's not yet done. Don't worry. It's probably will take 2 weeks before I even have more results of it. Right, today I actually finished the mama, so now today I finished the mama and worked on the throne room, so probably tomorrow I will be able to finish the throne room if I'm satisfied with what I'm gonna be drawing on it. Probably I will draw on it, and I will make a zoom in shot. I need to make a zoom in. After drawing the throne room, I also need to make a zoom in shot, or draw a zoom in. Jeez, this is hard to pronounce. I also need to make a zoom in shot to how do you say that? Because you know I want to make sure that people are able to click on the throne to see what on the goddamn text is. Because if you cannot see what's on the damn text and you cannot read what's on the goddamn text, then well, congratulations. Then what's the fun about it? You know, you make an interactive visual novel, then yeah, you technically could make a picture and then, you know, zoom into the picture and then zoom out. You know, that would be
very interactable, and I think that would be a good idea. So I'm gonna be doing that. But first the throne room down. And before that, I also need to finish the moth-hawk, which, you know, today we finished the front part of the grass, and then tomorrow we're gonna finish the rocks, and then we're gonna finish up the grass as well with the rocks, and then, you know, the day after that we're gonna be coloring it in, and then the trees, and then we're gonna do the lighting, then we're gonna do the effects and the lighting probably again, and then we can finally calling it, and then we can finally calling it a day. Well, at least I can then celebrate at least. So yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed for the day, and thanks all for watching, and I hope I'll see you all next time. Until then, I want to wish you all a lovely day.